got the taboo.
Yeah. Late ill kid at OneYoungsta holding it down, bringing that StreetGeek and NERDSoul. What is up, my people, today? Oh, yeah. Come on with another wonderful episode of Black Together. I said it's Black Together. Hey, how? Nah, but basically Black Together. Myself, Lady Lisa, we get together, approach topics from the perspective of a married black couple, you know what I'm saying? Hashtag black marriage, hashtag black families, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hashtag black moms, hashtag black dads, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, we try to have fun every now and then, you know what I'm saying? And we know you guys have fun with it. So today, we getting into some 6 brown chicks again. You know what I'm saying? Some relationship stories. We're going to provide our insight. You know what I'm saying? We're going to look at their stories. You know, because Hov did that. So they didn't have to go through that. So basically, we're going to go through their stories. We're going to give them some love. You know what I'm saying? Try to, you know, give them the instruction, if you will. So, before we get started, Lady Lisa, say what's up.
Hey, y'all.
If you would please hit us with our very first story. Shouts to 6 brown chicks. They got the Wednesday wisdom stuff going on. But go ahead and hit us up with the story first and foremost.
All right. Question 1.
Uh-huh.
Things are bad.
Okay.
Girlfriend. 6 years. 2 kids.
Okay.
Only one of them is mine.
All right.
8 poison mushrooms.
Oh.
The medicine used to treat her left her paralyzed.
Oh.
She's propped up in a bed in the front room. And I'm stuck with these kids.
Oh.
I never even wanted my kid.
Continue.
Not the life I want.
Not the life I want.
Advice?
Alright, man, look. Alright, okay, look. I know where you want to go right now. You probably like, look, I'm looking at the front door. You know what I'm saying?
But he can't leave out there because you're in the front room.
She be like, where you going? Hold on,
like,
where you going? I mean, she can't stop him.
Like, why you got a bag?
Why you got a bag? Oh, he got to pretend like he doing others. Like he got to move out slowly, just like take a book bag with him to work or something.
Or I'm taking this, you know,
Let me take this trash out real quick.
I'll take this to the Salvation Army, you know, for like donations.
Like, I'm just taking the trash out. Why is that trash coming from the bedroom? It's a mess
in there. I mean, it's a mess.
Don't ask no questions. You know? All right. Life happens. Okay, so, you know what I'm saying? Life happens. I know you might not have wanted your kid, but, you know, like they say, kids are blessings, man. You know what I'm saying? You don't know how you're going to get blessed from this child. Or by raising this child or teaching this child and this child teaching you. Now the other baby though.
He don't want neither one of them blessings.
I know he don't want to. I'm just saying, come on, man, that's your kid. All right, whether you want him or not, you got him. All right, you got the kid. All right, now that extra kid though, you might be able to negotiate that extra kid. That extra kid, that other daddy need to come get that extra kid. You can't be. I don't look. I'm already by myself. No, wait. I got to take care of her. All right, and both of y'all was a handful for both of us in the first place. Well, I don't know. I'm speculating. Look, the other dad got to come get the other baby, man. You got to pitch in.
He may not be in the picture because he said 2 kids as if
they was both there.
These their kids. You know what I mean? So that doesn't sound like. This is my thing. Okay,
maybe you can bring in a housekeeper and she can help out.
I got no money for that.
I don't know. Maybe there's are there programs out there that can get like a late, like remember the orderlies, remember the fat boys? They helped out the old man.
Are you referring to a very fictional movie for help for them?
But no, what I'm saying is he was like, baby, you're a rich man. But baby, you're a rich man. Look. I'm just saying, if you could get someone to help her during the day, then that take the stress off you, then it might not be so bad. You know what I'm saying? Now, I know where you going to go next. You're going to be like the loving. All right? You know, she in the front room now. So probably ain't going to be no more loving. All right?
I don't think the front room has as much to do with it as the, I don't know, paralyzation.
Babe, look. All right, there's ways to get around it. There are people that are, you know, that are like movable, challenged or whatever. That
movable.
I'm trying to be, you know, because you know you can't be saying anything now.
Like you just did.
No, that's a more like political way to say it. Or
movable challenge.
Or like immobilized or something. Or,
there you go. That's a word.
Immobilarity. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Shouts to Raekwon on that. But all I'm saying is like, you know, there's people that, you know, are in wheelchairs and stuff or like, you know, bedridden or whatever.
He doesn't sound like the type of dude that is worried about having those kind of relations with her. I'm pretty confident in saying he's already stepped out. Pretty confident. When I read the part where he said, I'm stuck with these kids, I already knew what kind of dude he was. Because one of them kids is yours.
Yeah, because I'm not stuck with my kid.
You know, so.
My kid is cool. I love my kid, man. It's cool being a dad.
This is how I feel about it. This is indeed your girlfriend. Now, y'all have been together for 6 years, which is a long time. And in some states, 1 more year. And this would be your common law wife.
True.
But you obviously ain't in it for better or for worse.
No, he is not.
So what I think he needs to do is call some of her family and say, look, I'm about to be out. So somebody gonna have to come here.
Somebody gotta come get
and
this
take
girl.
care of her. You need to call your daddy and tell him to come get you. You are gonna be staying with your grandma.
It's like you need to call your daddy.
And I'm about to roll out.
Because I'm gonna live my life.
That's. I mean, if that's the kind of dude he is, that's what he needs to do.
Yeah, it's best. I will say this: it's best for you to go on and just, you know, rip that Band-Aid off, call the family, doing all that stuff, and just because what you're going to do is be in there doing half-butted work. Right. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna be washing her properly or something,
and
or you ain't gonna
be
feeding the kid proper meals. You're gonna be giving the kid you just order some Little Caesars pizza every day.
Yeah, and she's paralyzed. He didn't say anything about her being, you know, mentally incompetent. So she is aware, you know, of his attitude or this, that, and the third. So you know, it would be, I'm sure, extremely painful for her for him to just up and leave with everything she's gone through, which makes him a butthole for any of this. But you know, he is what he is. So it's better.
Well, I mean, she the one taking mushrooms. You know what I'm saying? He ain't make her take the mushrooms. At least, did you make her take the mushrooms?
Regardless of that, doesn't mean like.
I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I'm just throwing that in there for his defense. Because he's going to say, look, what she did put her here. It won't me. You know, that's exactly.
And I'm sure he's going to say it just like that, too.
He probably is going to say it just like that.
So he needs to go ahead and make arrangements to just go ahead and be out.
All right. Understood. So, look, man, go to make your arrangements, be out, you know what I'm saying? Other daddy, get your kid, and you ain't going to take care of that kid that's yours. So, I guess you could just leave him with the regular family. But, all right, so what we got next?
Okay, next. Question 2. Jobless wife got tired of supervising our kids' e-learning. So, she sent them back to school.
All right.
One got sick at school.
COVID. All right, cool. Got that COVID.
And both got kicked out for 10 days.
Got the COVID class. All right.
I'm a janitor for the school district. And I've been sent home too.
Okay.
Now
because your kids. So now I ain't getting no work.
Hold on. Now we're all broke and fighting.
So we all broke and fighting now? And I was about to say that. So, because you ain't listen. Because you ain't want to listen.
The jobless wife.
Why she has to be jobless?
I love
she could have just been, like,
as soon as it started
a stay-at-home wife. But jobless just sounds like you destitute or something.
Evidently, they have limited numbers of words to use. So he like, look, I'm just
I ain't
trying to
used to
get y'all to
stay at home. You
understand.
jobless.
She got tired of supervising the kids. She ain't got no job. So instead of having to say all of that, my jobless wife.
Because this is what it is. Stay-at-home moms that was happy living their lives probably got a little interrupted during this COVID. You know what I'm saying? So there was a whole bunch of stay-at-home moms, especially them soccer moms that was at home drinking wine around 11 a.m.
You know
Now all of a
what? No.
sudden, now
I'm
all
gonna tell
of a
you
sudden,
what.
they
No.
messed up the game.
We're gonna stop with that because it's so much to do.
I
Unless
know.
you're just a trifling mom, there is so much.
But there's a lot of
to
trifling
do.
mamas. Let's not
I
front like
don't
there ain't
know
no
about that.
trifling.
I don't know if there's a lot of trifling mamas. You
Oh,
got laundry to do. You
it's
got
more than a
cleaning
handful,
and
though.
vacuuming. You got meals to plan.
I feel you. But don't act like every mama is out here Miss Doubtfiring it up. All right, like just don't do that. but you know what I'm saying? She was like, look, I had it made. My man worked. I was at home, and I ain't had to worry about these kids. Now these kids is at home, and I gotta teach them.
Eating up all the food we ain't got.
Eating up all the food we ain't got, cause we're on a one income household.
Oh no, it ain't more income. Ain't nobody got no income.
Well, he's a janitor.
No, you didn't listen. I'm a janitor for the school district, and I've been sent home too.
Yeah, but I'm talking about before this, before he got sent home.
Oh.
So before he got sent home, we a one income family, all right? So we ain't got but so much food. You don't know. Janitors might be balling. I don't know what the pay grade is or whatever. But anyway, we got one income, all right? Now you eating up all the food. You hear my face all the time. You running around the house. Y'all arguing with each other.
Every time
y'all
I'm
fighting.
in the kitchen, you in the kitchen.
When I'm in the kitchen, you in the kitchen. So it's like, you know what? Y'all getting y'all butts up out of here.
So he asked for advice. Advice is go on Craigslist, go on Upwork, any of those sites, and find you something to do from home. Start a business. Can the kids make bracelets? Can y'all make t-shirts?
Yeah, maybe they can make like slime or something.
I don't know. Something that they can
goop.
sell. Etsy is your friend. Look.
Or maybe he's a janitor. Maybe he can go get hired at another janitor place, like another another custodial outlet or something. I don't know.
I don't know, but
because
yeah,
and just realize that your wife is not gonna help you. She ain't gonna help you. Your wife is selfish. She knows good and well people catching this COVID. Like, yo, check it. People still dying from this stuff. Like, there was just an article the other day in LA. Every 4 days, and at least in the LA surrounding area or whatever, every 4 days we're looking at a 9/11. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like I know the vaccine's out there, but people acting like ain't like folks is still dying from this. They're not dying as crazy as they used to.
The numbers have dropped considerably, but people are still dying.
Like somebody said something like 800 people in a day. That's still a lot of people dying. There's a lot of people off of one thing. Yo, there's still a lot of people dying. So your wifey was like, yo, baby, look, they gotta stay home. Because that COVID out there, you know what I'm saying? And kids, you know how kids do. They be sneezing in each other's face, coughing, they ain't covering nothing. You know what I'm saying? Peeing, don't wash their hands, go off, pee hands everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep them at the house. She was like, nah, I don't want to listen. I'm sitting in the school. And now look at you. Now everybody broke. Fight.
Man, that's crazy.
Look.
That's just crazy. Yeah. All I can say is Etsy, Craigslist, Upwork.
You need to find you some gigs or something. Or maybe you can start your own cleaning service now and you can just, I don't know.
I mean, yeah.
And man, I don't know.
Consider
a divorce because your wife is selfish and highly reckless to send your kids into a place.
Yeah, but then you're going to need to pay her alimony because she ain't had no job.
Yeah, you got to keep her. All right, going number 3. What we got? You just gonna have to keep her.
All right, question 3. I had a really good time drinking and dating last year.
Okay. Word.
All right.
No doubt. You know what I'm saying?
Wait a minute. I just had my baby.
All right, so you had a COVID baby. All right.
Wait a minute, but you had a good time
drinking and dating last year.
And you okay? All right.
Just had a baby. So somebody she was drinking and dating. Gave her a baby.
All right. I just had my baby. The 4 men I slept with
have
vanished into the ether.
Did they vanish, or were you just having those?
Hold on. Phones disconnected, social media removed.
Oh, snap.
I need help finding them. I don't know who the father is, and I'm exhausted. More info. I was 4 months along when I found out I was pregnant, so it was too late to do anything about it. I told them I was pregnant, and they ghost. I've been searching for them for weeks. Ma'am?
All right, this ain't funny. This is not funny. Before I get started, this is not funny. Okay?
This is my question. Did you call them individually, or did you just go ahead and put them on a group
Put
Zoom?
a
Like,
conference
look,
call.
I ain't got time.
Like, look, hey, look.
Y'all,
I'm
pregnant. And it's
one of y'all done did it.
So
I'm going to need a hair sample from all of y'all, because my baby need to get tested.
Hello?
Hello?
Your video ain't working no more.
Somebody, hold on. I'm getting a call. I have to go. I'm sorry. I have to go. I ain't going to front. This is why. And that meant that you was going raw in the COVID times. So you just don't care. All right, so imagine this. Imagine this. 4 men you've been going raw with.
Hold on,
so check this.
But how recent are these?
This like a week or two ago.
Oh.
So, all right, so imagine this. You've been going raw in the COVID times. Let me tell you how dumb you are. All right.
I think she realizes how dumb she is. I think she
outside of syphilis, gonorrhea, herpes, AIDS, whatever else is out there, some new stuff, something already, all right? Outside of that, now we got the COVID D out there, all right? So you just putting yourself at risk with the COVID D. Now here you come up in here talking about you got a baby. You don't even know the baby got COVID. Did you get the baby COVID? Or do you have COVID? You don't put yourself at risk. You have to protect yourself. Condoms cannot be that expensive. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm married now, so I don't purchase them. But I'm sure are condoms like $2 million a pack? Like how much? You gotta protect yourself. Cause see now, if you would have protected yourself,
well, it's too late for that, Michael. It's too late for that.
So now, what you want me to say then? What you want me to say?
She needs to just buckle down and go and raise her child because them Negroes ain't coming back.
No, here's what you need to do: hire yourself a private investigator. All right.
She got a baby to take care of. She can't even afford condoms. How's she gonna afford a private investigator?
Look, they'll probably do it pro bono. I don't know.
Yeah, they're gonna do it pro bono, all right.
Look, how about this? If you got a picture of them, look, Black Twitter will find them for you. All right. So if you got a picture like yourself in a selfie, like hey or whatever, put it on Black Twitter because go to blacktwitter.com.
I'm gonna tell you what happened.
It's a different site.
Either all of them knew each other or found each other, or all of them figured out that there were other potential baby daddies and was like, I'm out. So my thing is, you put not one, not two, not three, but 4 bad ones. You can't pick. You ain't found one.
You can't pick a good man.
You ain't found one that's gonna step up out of the whole bunch.
And I mean, technically, he shouldn't step up if it's not his, but still.
Well, no, the one step up to find out if it's his.
Oh yeah, to find out if it's his. So yeah, you're bad at picking.
Like I said,
you don't protect yourself.
Buckle down and raise your child and move on with your life.
Yeah,
and make better decisions.
Yeah,
that's
I don't know. Maybe
that's all I can give you.
Maybe you'll be able to find those men again. I don't know. Maybe
that's all I can give you.
All right, here's the thing. All right, I'm assuming these men. You said you drank and dated a lot during last year. I'm assuming these men probably still patronize the same places. All right. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you go there and stake out the bar you was at.
Look, she don't got time to be Carmen Sandiego, okay?
I'm just saying, stake out the, what up, Jenna James? What up? Nice to see you. Stake out the bar. All right, and you be like, oh, that's him. I know those waves, and then just go in there and be like,
no,
you got me pregnant.
No. She ain't got time to be Carmen Sandiego, okay? Or Dora the Explorer or anybody.
Oh, man.
She need to sit home and raise her child by herself and move on with her life.
And if your child, look, once your child gets to about 12, 13, whenever they start liking boys or girls, whatever, tell them.
Tell them what?
Tell them don't just be going out dating willy-nilly. Tell them about the dangers. The dangers that you went through and you were ignorant to. Tell them. Don't just be going drinking and dating and sleeping around with folks with no protection. Because then they're going to have 4 baby daddies and then they ain't going to know which one is the baby daddy.
But you don't have 4 baby daddies. You have
Well, she has one baby daddy, but you don't know which one it is out of the 4. You got a 25% chance of getting it right. What up, Jenna James? We're talking about 6 brown chicks. This is one of the stories that we're talking about. Go on and reread that story so Jenna James knows.
All right, we're on the 3rd one, Jenna. Okay. It says, I had a really good time drinking and dating last year. I just had my baby. The 4 men I slept with, have vanished into the ether.
Poof.
Phones disconnected, social media removed.
Man, they know how to break that SIM card.
I need help finding them. I don't know who the father is, and I'm exhausted. You should have been exhausted with juggling the 4 men, but anyway, more info. I was 4 months along when I found out I was pregnant, so it was too late to do anything about it. Well, that's not supposed to be your form of birth control anyway, ma'am.
Thank you.
Anyway, I told them I was pregnant and
abortion is not birth control.
Okay. I told them I was pregnant and they ghost. I've been searching for them for weeks.
So that's what we just finished talking about. You know what I'm saying? Look, she can, Lisa said just go and buckle down and raise your kid.
Yeah, ain't nothing else to do.
And look, you know what? I'm gonna take you to Zia said call Kevin Samuels. No, don't call Kevin Samuels.
Please. I want her to call him.
No, because Kevin Samuels doesn't have any tact.
She don't need tact.
This
woman don't need it. I agree. Kevin Samuels don't have no tact, but this woman, she don't need tact.
Yeah.
She needs somebody to be extremely direct with her.
4 dudes? That's like that Jerry Springer stuff when you come and be like, I know for sure it's one of 5 dudes.
I'm 1,000% sure.
I'm 1,000% sure. Then it don't be none of them, right? And then why? Here's my thing, my brothers. Why when it's not you gotta dance though? I don't want you to dance anymore. Just do like the Michael Jordan
No, if she can jump up and down and put her finger in his face, talking about how trifling he is with the whole audience booing at him, then he could do the centipede across the stage.
Because I'll be like, why is he dancing though? Like, don't dance. Just I don't know. Zia said, how do you not have tabs on them? Heck, you let 4 men put their seed in you like that? Look, I already covered. I said, look you ain't protected yourself. And condoms cannot be that expensive.
Wait a minute. Once she said, I'm pregnant, tabs be there.
Tabs was like, you know that sound when you hear ninjas flying? That's what, she was on the phone. She was like, hey, I just want you to know that I'm pregnant and I think it might be yours. All she heard was, hello?
Hello?
Hello? The number you have dialed has been disconnected. And it's like, oh snap, did she go on Facebook? No profile, just gone. Everything, Twitter gone, Instagram, Snapchat
got that shadow of a person.
Man, look, they go into witness protection on that joint. He done broke the SIM card, threw it in the river and everything. Ah, man. Jenna James said dancing like Carlton. Yeah, they be. Anyway, what we got next? What's the next story? Or next question?
Okay. I cheated.
Okay.
Okay, well, let's just get straight to the point. They must have limited words.
They're like, yeah, because it's Twitter. So, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I cheated. Gave my wife an STD.
Oh.
So, no sex for a year.
Oh.
I'm obese. In my late 30s.
All right.
Asthma. High blood pressure.
Okay.
And I suffer from sleep apnea. Well,
you got a whole lot going on.
But you ain't let that hold you down.
You ain't let that stop you from cheating, though.
Stop you from cheating and getting STDs.
Shoot, you went cheated, got an STD, then transferred it to your wife. Continue. Let's continue.
Okay. Wife says, we can't have sex until I get the syringe. I don't know what the syringe is.
I guess that means, I don't know, a shot to clear up your
I don't know what that is.
syphilis or something. I don't know.
So,
Because see, I don't even know what he got.
The doctor says, I'm not a good candidate.
Oh.
Wife says, you gonna die anyway, so try.
Oh, snap. You gonna die anyway. Hold up. What did you get? Does he got AIDS?
So the syringe, let me look up. What is the syringe?
So, all right, why are you looking that up? All right, so homie said, I cheated. I gave my wife a STD. No sex for a whole year, right? But then he says, I'm obese. I'm in my late 30s, asthma, high blood pressure, and I suffer from sleep apnea. But he didn't let that stop him.
I don't know.
From cheating on his wife. Homie had mad barriers.
I don't know. I don't know what he's talking about.
Homie had mad barriers and said, look, I ain't going to let that stop me from stepping out this house. Look,
I wonder if he's talking about the sleeve, which is for weight loss. I wonder if that's what he's trying to say.
Maybe that's what he's trying to say.
That's what he's trying to say.
Okay. Then maybe it's the sleeve. So look, all right, check it. See, we don't know how obese you is. You know what I'm saying? Are you like, you know what I'm saying, fluffy? Like fluffy than a mug? You know what I'm saying? Are you like what the military calls soft? Are you around my size? Are you bigger? Are you know what I'm saying? Can you get out and maybe get mobile or something? Maybe walk around a little bit? Or you can tell your wife, be like, honey, look, you know what I'm saying? A source of cardio, you know what I'm saying? You can really help me out. You know what I'm saying? With some cardio. I'm just saying. Pumping and sweating. I'm just saying. I get a lot of work in.
She's not interested.
She probably ain't interested in you.
I mean, once he gave her the STD, you know, he's lucky she's considering ever again giving him any.
Zia said built like Rikishi. Oh man, that's cold. So I say this. Look,
I don't know what advice to get.
You ain't gonna have sex for a year, right? So you can go and just toss that out. At least a year. All right, and whenever there's a commercial about herpes or something, it's going to give her flashbacks, it's going to trigger her, and then you're not going to have sex for about a week, maybe 2, possibly a month anyway.
And she said you're going to die anyway, so I would not sleep in the same room with her.
Yeah, if she said you're going to die anyway.
Does she mean you're going to die because of your health or because of her?
Look,
I'm just asking.
If your wife now makes statements like you going to die anyway... Look, you might just, you know what? Get a divorce. I said, all right, cool. How about this? Here it goes. Get a divorce, because you can just forget that.
Yeah.
Because now you living with someone who wants you to die.
Once you you know, cheating is bad, but once you bring home an STD, when you bring home an STD or a BABY, any of those letters, it's just, you done taken it to a whole different low.
Yeah, I can't help you here. I'd say the best thing, you know, hey, look, Derek Jackson got through it. Maybe you can, if you buy Derek Jackson's book. It's called My Wife is Homely and She Still Kept Me. That's what that book is called. And if you know what I'm saying, you get that book, all right? And once you get that book, you can learn how to get your wife back too.
You know what the book should be titled?
What?
How to Have Your Cake and Eat It Too.
Tell it. And Derek Jackson, follow Derek Jackson. He got, look, all right, well, don't follow Derek Jackson. But also, he's in shape. I don't think he got sleep apnea. Maybe he do. Maybe he got sleep with one eye open because his wife looked crazy. His wife yelled at us. All right? And we didn't even cheat, so I don't know what's going on.
No, she gave you a strong spoken word.
my bonnet of righteousness. You don't understand God. You know, I'm like, no, I understand God pretty much. I grew up in the church. I get it. I understand. What I don't understand is why you were here yelling at me. Like, but I'd say, all right, cool. Do everything to try to get your health in shape because you got a whole year. You know what I'm saying? You got to get that energy off anyway. You know what I'm saying? Do a couple push-ups before
I don't know
bed.
if he's saying. I think he's saying it's been a year he ain't had no sex.
Oh, it's been a year?
I don't know. He just said so no sex for a year. That's
Oh,
what he said.
so maybe he hasn't had sex for a year. You right. Maybe.
I don't know.
That's a tough one.
I don't know. But my thing is, don't be naming all these different issues.
Don't be naming. They had nothing to do with making you cheat.
Like, don't be trying to get our sympathy now.
Yeah, don't be trying. You should have started with, hey, I'm in my late 30s. I'm overweight. We'd be like, oh, dang, man. Dang. And then be like, I cheated. Oh, man, it must be due to apnea or something. All right, maybe not. Anyway, next question.
Okay. I lost my job. My stimmy check from last year never arrived.
Ooh.
So I got an OnlyFans page to make money. I hooked up with a few fans for money.
Of course you did.
And word got back to my baby daddy.
Oh, yes it did.
He demanded a cut of my money.
What?
Or he'll tell the court in my religious family.
Oh. Uh-oh. Blackmail and the stimmy blackmail. Got that blackmail for the stimulus. Yeah. All right, so you didn't get your stimulus, so you was like, yo, look. Only other option. This is, and I mean, for women it skews towards sex. For men it skews towards criminal activity. So that's like when a dude like, yo, man, look, I ain't get my stimulus, so I had to deal drugs. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. There's other things you could have done. Yo, man, I had to hit the block. Stimulus ain't come through. See how stupid that sounds? When you hear that, it's the same stupidity for a woman as well. Like, yo, man, my stimulus ain't come through, so I had to cook some coke. Like, so there was nothing else you could do for money at all. Absolutely nothing. All you could do was drugs. That's all you...
I mean, when you need that...
Illegal activity is the only thing you can do.
When you need that quick money, you can't go work at McDonald's and be like, all right, you get paid in 2 weeks. So I get to eat in 2 weeks.
Like, I'm gonna eat. You just gotta hold. That'll be your time to fast.
You get that $75 check for working 80 hours.
So all right. So peep this. All right. So you got your OnlyFans on, but you didn't protect yourself. You want to know why? Because you was out there, you was wilding, you was having sex with fans for money and stuff. And now, not only are you doing OnlyFans, but you're doing prostitution, which means you're committing a crime depending on where you're at. So now you're committing crimes, all right? So now you're doing something that your religious family ain't going to be happy about and something that the cops ain't going to be happy about. And your baby daddy, who I'm pretty sure you don't like and does not like you, is blackmailing you because he want to cut. See, I thought he wanted to cut because she was like using his Wi-Fi or something.
What does that have to do with anything?
Because if you using my internet service to be able to access fans and stuff and getting all this money, you got to go through me. You can't even get online without me. You got to go through me.
But my thing
this is my spectrum internet.
My thing is he's just her baby daddy. He's not even. She didn't say my boyfriend or my husband. So why does he have any right to anything?
Now, Zia said, LOL, I know a lot of homies that were in the same situation last year during Rona. They told the courts on their baby mommies to get custody back or not to pay child support no more. Yo, look, hey.
This is a hot mess. I have no advice for you, okay? This is such a ghetto mess. I don't know what to do with it, so I have no advice for you.
Here's the thing. Here's what I got for you, all right? Here's my advice. Because I hate when people try to blackmail folks, all right? Now, I don't like what you're doing, but I hate when people blackmail folks. Call this bluff. Call your mama, call your daddy right now, be like, hey, mom, look, time's been hard.
That?
You gotta call his bluff because you get his power. You take his power from him.
She's not doing that.
Look, you better.
What? She's not. I'm telling you right now.
If she don't, then she's gonna have to give up her money. Do you want to give up your money? You don't want to give up your money.
She don't have to give up. She don't have to call nobody, and she don't have to give up her money.
Oh, so just not do nothing.
Don't do nothing. Keep on doing what you
But he gonna tell on you.
Let him tell. Be like, no, I ain't.
Look, hey, look.
Be like, prove it. Prove it.
You know what?
Prove it.
But he gonna prove it.
How?
Cause he gonna pay to be one of your fans, download a video or a picture or something, take a screenshot, and then just show your mama. Be like, look, do you see that?
Be like, he my baby daddy.
That's your daughter. That's her living room.
She gonna be like, look, he my baby daddy. He got these pictures and stuff. This is pictures he already had.
He'd be like, but if you look at the window around, you can see
doing all the investigating.
You can see OnlyFans and her face. You know what? Call his bluff. Keep doing it. Don't give him no money, and just keep doing what you're doing.
That's all I got.
Because I'm against that. I think one, it's extremely unsafe, especially the way people be doxing folks, and then you're sleeping with fans. It just doesn't seem like a safe situation. If you're going to do this, I would strongly advise some sort of personal security. And I'm not talking about ADT. I'm talking about like someone there to help you be safe.
You're always making suggestions that cost money. You just said somebody need to get a housekeeper. Hold on, you just said somebody need to get a housekeeper. You just said somebody need to get in-home help for their paralyzed girlfriend. Now you said somebody need like personal protection. I know we live in LA, Michael, but what do you think? What kind of life do you think people are living?
If she's making enough money to pay off her boyfriend, she can hire private.
Who said she's making enough money to pay off her boyfriend?
I don't know.
Who said that?
I don't know. Maybe she's making a lot. Maybe
she's not.
If she's sleeping with fans, I hope you're charging enough for your services. You know what I'm saying?
Well, what is enough?
I would say that your body is priceless, and there's no price that you could or should put on it. But since you have, hopefully you're charging enough to cover your incidentals, your bills, your kind of like extracurricular activities, all of that, to be able to make up what you would have lost with a regular job.
Michael, but you saying it's like I don't mean to call her dumb, but you saying it's like, she ain't dumb.
I'm saying this because strippers that prostitute on the low get raped a lot.
Oh, I understand that.
And she's probably bringing men to her home.
But you're saying this like she's thought this through.
I just want you to be safe. I ain't feeling it. I ain't into it, but at least be safe. And I think what you're doing is highly dangerous. You know what I'm saying? You bring him into your home.
Well, we don't know that.
Well, yeah, she might do an Airbnb and then do a thing and then leave and then you don't know where she be.
She going to the Hojo. Talking about some Airbnb.
You're like, meet me at the Motel 6.
But I want to know what you're doing with your kid all this time. But
yeah, what is your kid doing when you doing this? They at school or something?
I don't know. Maybe the kid is the one who told the daddy.
Like, mama's naked on the internet. Oh, she is? I'm going to tell her mama. Zia said, like, to each their own, Lil Mama, but you gotta be smarter if you're doing OnlyFans for extra dough. LOL, call one of her guy friends who's stuck in the forever friend zone to bodyguard. Nah, that's a bad idea. They said, or gal friends that you keep denying that you will never turn the page to go to their side to protect you. Anyway, I ain't messing with you on that one. So, last but not least, question number 6. What we got?
Okay. Oh, Lord. I'm blessed with good genes.
Word up. Everybody like good genes. I like good genes. You like good genes.
I'm 53.
All right.
Passing for 34. You're a liar.
I don't know. We'll believe what this person said.
You're a liar. I'm engaged.
All right.
He wants a family. I don't have kids. I'm sorry, this isn't funny. I don't have kids, and my ovaries are permanently closed for baby making.
Permanently closed?
I pretend to have periods.
Oh, snap.
Dress young.
Wow.
Have younger friends, etc.
Wow.
Because I want him forever.
Wow.
Tell the truth. No, don't start doing that now.
Yeah, don't try to tell the truth now.
Tell the truth. More info. I've covered all my bases. My parents are deceased, and my social media is private.
Okay.
Only an ex can expose me.
Okay.
Bottom line is, he's 28.
He's 28, thinking you 34.
He wants kids, and I want him.
Forever.
I can pretend to, quote, try to get pregnant after marriage,
All right.
but I'm in menopause.
Wow. Whew. This is our. Ooh, wow. This was a good one for the last. Ooh.
Can I take this one?
This is deep.
Can I take this one?
You went deep. You went to. I've heard. You went to the bottom of the ocean of deceit on this
Can
one.
I start on this one?
Go ahead.
All right.
Wow.
Let me first say, you selfish so-and-so. Let me say that first of all. You're selfish is the word of the day for you.
Yo, she's faking periods.
This young man wants a family, like a regular person, like a regular.
He's just like, yo, I wanna have a family. I wanna be a dad.
He's 28. How selfish can you possibly be?
Wow.
He's 28 and he wants to have a family.
And sadly, he wants to have it with you.
And you are willing, as long as you possibly can, to drag him along. I mean, what do you think the outcome is really going to be? Because the thing is, this is what's going to happen. You're going to, quote, keep trying, not be able to. He's going to say, well, let's go to a doctor, get things checked out.
Oh, snap. And that doctor going to be like, well, you can't have it because you're in menopause. And he going to be like, how you can't be in menopause in your 30s? And he going to be like, who's in their 30s?
So are you just willing to
she ain't think that part out.
Yeah, are you just willing to live this lie and just add on top of and again, going back, it's selfish. It's extremely selfish. There's nothing else I can really say. The advice I give to you is to have a heart. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Have a heart and just let him go.
Yeah, I don't know if you could tell that man the truth because I don't know if the truth is in you.
It's not.
But just break up with him. Just break up with the man. So this man has decided, because, to decide that I want to marry someone, have children with them, I want to birth my legacy through this person. That's a huge decision for a man to make. And he's decided to make it, or it looks like he's deciding to make it with you. And you've been lying, having younger friends. Do your friends know? I guess the younger friends don't know. The younger friends must not know.
I guess not.
So
she said the only ones is exes, but it's like you say that like you ain't got exes. So
yeah. And Zia said, I can only imagine how a female talk show roundtable would have tried to twist this and blame it on the poor fella. Look.
This is what they'll say.
This is how Steve Harvey's little panel would have tried to turn this.
This is what they would have said. Well, you should tell him the truth because if he really loves you, it won't matter. That's what they'll say.
Yeah, and try to blame him for...
If he really loves you,
he wants to have a family. And you can't have a family. And you're going to take that from him.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because when you lie to someone...
Before we even get to the family part, you've been lying to him about your age.
When you lie to someone, you take away their right to choose because they can't choose because they don't know what they're choosing between.
She's faking periods. How are you faking periods?
I mean, you could just say.
I guess he just continues to buy like pads or something,
and you just say that you're
and then just throw some away and be like, "Oh, I'm out. Can you buy me some more?"
You say, "Okay, we can't have sex, for the next few days because I'm on my cycle."
Yeah, and I mean, technically, he's never going to see it. It's not like a man is like, "Let me see your drawers." Like, I mean, that doesn't happen. So all she has to do is just buy pads, throw them away once a month, buy some more every now and then, and then
she don't even have to do that. I mean, if they're not really living together.
Yeah, they're not really living together.
Even if they
she just
are,
has to have a box in the kitchen. I mean, in the bed. I mean, bathroom somewhere, and she good. Because I mean, every night you'll be like, oh, that's her, her sanitary products. Cool. You know what I'm saying? And you'll never think much of it. I mean, you're not. Zia said Fox Soul, The Talk, The View, The Real. Yeah, all of them would have tried to make it seem like something was wrong with him.
Well, the thing is, out of all of them, the only person who would have been talking sense is Whoopi Goldberg. And
Whoopi Goldberg, and then everybody would have been mad at her.
Thank you. Everybody would look at her like, "What do you mean?" She's like, "What do you mean?"
And they would have been like, "Oh, Whoopi Goldberg, just old school." Look, everything old ain't wrong, and everything new ain't right. You know what I'm saying? There's some new stuff that's cool and we should adopt, and there's some old stuff that we need to bring back because it was right all the time. But wow. So she looks 34. She says she's 50. Hold up. She's 50 what? 53, passing for 34. So meaning that people believe that you are 20 years younger than you truly are.
Well, my thing is that she said her parents.
I can believe this. Her parents are dead.
But what about
she ain't
brothers?
got no siblings.
Right.
At least
Well,
it don't
I don't
seem
know.
like.
She didn't say. What about brothers, sisters, cousins? I
But
mean,
you don't. If you don't keep him around, if you can be like, hey, I'm not close with my family, then he'll never see your family. It's not like he's going to a family reunion. You keep your hair dyed, dye your hair. Apparently she's in her face still looks young, so dye your hair. You don't have any family to kind of bust you. You don't have any exes to bust you. All of your friends are in their younger 30s or 35 or something. They think you 34 or 35. And then so technically the only way he'd find out, and it's not gonna be pretty, he's gonna find out after you faked 2 or 3 miscarriages, and he's like, we need to go to the doctor because he wants to have a child. And when that doctor says 30 what?
Yeah.
My thing is this, he looks at you and you look at him and you get silent, and your man is like, what is he talking about 30 what? What do you mean?
Well, this is my
and
other
he's
thing.
like, sir, your wife is 57 or whatever at that time.
Yeah. This is my other thing with this too. 53 and 34. Now I do understand that, especially black women, we, for the most part, we don't crack unless we on it, right?
Yeah.
But 53 and 34.
I'm guessing she probably always had a young face.
I don't know.
She probably, because those women, the black women that they usually show on social media that are older, but they've been vegan for 30 years or something like that.
Yeah, but
and so imagine those women if you dyed their hair, but now they still have the old hands.
It's a difference.
It's
a difference between looking good and looking younger.
True.
You can look good and still look like an older woman, right?
Yeah.
I refuse to believe that everybody.
Because you'd have the wrinkle lines and stuff.
I refuse to believe that everybody around her believes that she's 34. Everybody does not believe that she's 34.
Jenna James said, unless she out here looking like Halle Berry or Tandy Newton. Yeah, because they do.
Well,
Halle still look young. Now, I don't know if you would have asked me if I didn't know how, because see, I know Halle, but say if I didn't know Halle and you were like, how old is she?
Halle does not look like she's in her 30s.
I don't know if I'd say 34. I mean, she does look great and she does look young.
I think she looks like she's in her early 40s.
Yeah. You could probably be like, oh, she's like 42 or something like that.
She looks like she's in her early 40s, and she looks fantastic.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. People think if you say someone looks their age, you're calling them old, or you're saying they look bad. No, you can look your age and not look bad. That's something we've done.
That's an American society thing. American society is very. Maybe fascinated. I don't know if fascinated would be the term. Just, I don't know, obsessed maybe with just being young. Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with being young. There's nothing wrong with being old.
We don't value
our elders.
Yeah, we don't value our elders.
Nope, not at all. Which is a whole nother story to deal with. But yeah, we don't value our elders.
I think she's exaggerating when if she really believes that everybody around her thinks that she's in her 30s, she has another thing coming. Because I guarantee you what's happening. Because what older men do is they wear these ball caps and cover their faces with it and wear sunshades to make themselves look younger, right? And what women will do is wear these wigs with all of this hair and a pile of makeup. And if they have a small frame, they'll just continue to dress young. And it's like, oh, they think I'm young. No.
Yeah, because she did say she dresses young.
Mm-hmm. So what you've done is put yourself in disguise.
She said she's faking periods, yo. She is going layers deep for this. Take the man out of this. is it worth it? Like, talking to this woman, is it, like,
She wants this
how
man
is
bad.
it worth it? Like, how hard is it you can't even be you.
Let me say this and think about this. She wants him more than she loves him.
You know what? I see where you're coming from. I think it's going to come crumbling down. I think it's going to come crumbling down.
Because this is how people get hurt physically.
Yeah, when you're playing with people's hearts and stuff. Because she said something like, I want him forever. Look, because it's going to come crumbling down one day when either he opens up a letter from the hospital or something, or y'all go on that doctor visit because of course he's trying to have a child and you're pretending to have a child.
Well, see, we don't even know if she would even go that. I have no idea if she would even go that far or what. I don't know.
Yeah, because what are you going to do when he wants to have a child? Like, what are you going to do? Like, what? I guess what she's going to do is probably wait till they're married and then maybe break it to him. And then by then they'll be married, so he'll be stuck, maybe?
That's called divorce.
Well, I mean, I don't know what... Because if she's gonna continue to lie to him, what about when she passes?
She'll probably make up something about, she found out she can't have a kid or, something like that.
And then what they'll do is, of course, being a good man, you don't press the issue because you trust her at your word because this is a woman that you love and trusted to marry. So you trust her at her word, and then what she'll do is that's what she hopes. That's what she hopes. Then you'll probably adopt a child, you know what I'm saying, and then just live your life.
See, that's what she hopes.
I guess that's what she hopes is going to happen.
Yeah, I don't know, but see, the type of person I am, I don't assume how anybody is going to react or to what I'm doing. You know what I mean? So for somebody to plan out and be this devious, you do not know how somebody else is going to react.
Yeah.
Or how they're going to respond. You have no idea.
This is a dangerous, man.
And it's selfish. Once again, selfish.
And Zias comes through and says, even fine as wine black women, as good as they look, still show some of their age. Like Vivica Fox, Angela Bassett, Rachel True. Oh, yeah, Rachel True. Kimberly Elise or Holly Robinson Peete.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And they look great, but you can tell that they're older women.
Absolutely. Angela Bassett looks freaking fantastic. Now, she don't look her age. I will give her that.
But you can still tell she's an older woman. I wouldn't look at her and say she's 34.
No.
And I was at a show. Vince Morris was at what's the comedy club? Richmond out there in Short Pump. The comedy club.
Funny Bone?
Funny Bone. We were at the Funny Bone. Vince Morris was up there. He was telling a joke. And he was like, because I'm 32. And I was in the front row and I was like, and he looked at me. He was like, you see that look on that black man's face? And he was like, but all y'all white people went along with it. He was like, because we know. He was like, y'all white people think I'm 32. Because I looked at him, I was like, like, brother, you look good.
Yeah.
You ain't 32. You about 38.
Now, Angela Bassett is 62. I would easily give her 50. I would.
Yeah.
I'd easily give her 50.
Yeah, I think she looks about 10 years young. But still, that's not 20 years.
No.
Shorty is trying to go from 53 to 34, son. Like that. It's not going to be pretty when he find out. Unless everything works out like because I'm guessing her plan is they'll try. She'll say that it's personal for her. She'll probably fake cry and go to the doctor on her own. Then come back and say, I can't have kids. Let's adopt. And he'll say, okay, they'll adopt an infant and they'll live out their lives. And she'll get what she wants. And unfortunately, he'll have been deceived all his life. That's what I think she's planning on happening.
I have no idea.
I don't think it'll happen like that, but I think that's what she's planning on.
I have no idea.
Because life don't be happening like TV.
It's selfish. Once again, this seems to be the theme.
Of all these.
For most of these. Y'all just selfish. And I don't know what advice you want with your selfish behind. I really don't know what you want.
Stop being selfish.
I mean,
especially with your spouse.
Leave that young man, leave your son alone. and let him and let him go find a woman that he deserves and that deserves him, because you are not that.
You hitting close to 30 years older than this dude. And lying, not even lying to him, lying to yourself, because even before you was with him, I assume you was still pretending to be 34. Yo, man, I can't. I mean, all props to you. I just can't live that life, man. I just want to. I'm a simple man.
I'm gonna tell you this.
I'm a simple man.
My memory too bad to lie.
Because when is your birthday?
Too bad.
Because now you got to remember your real birthday and your fake birthday. Or maybe you done lied to yourself so long, you only know your fake birthday.
Well, I mean, you don't really need to remember the real one.
Oh, yeah, you could just keep the fake birthday. Yeah, you could just keep the real birthday.
It's actually better
but just say that you was born in, whatever makes 34 right now.
The thing is, though, you can't be using your real social on your fake birthday.
Oh, man. Social be like 3. And you oh, man. Zias came through saying ladies on this list too: Robin Givens, Vanessa Williams, Cynthia Bailey, Lisa Ray, Elise Neal, Marjorie Harvey. Yeah. Oh yeah. Adrienne Coy Johnson. Not sure who that is. Sade.
Look, Sade been dipping in somebody's fountain of youth. Okay, she's like
Sade,
85.
Sade like sleeps in like a vat of like cocoa butter and just like always keeps that like plastic face thing on, and then like only comes out to perform, and then she's like, it comes out like fully moisturized and like no wrinkles at all.
Sade's first album came out in like 1934. She been making money off of that same first album.
Garcelle, like Fancy Pants, Lisa Bonet. Now Lisa Bonet, I ain't gonna roll with you on that.
No, yeah,
I ain't rolling with you on Lisa Bonet. I ain't bro. Lisa Bonet look. It's been a long time. Like Toni Braxton and Sally Richardson. Yeah, Sally Richardson. It's one of those things where those women look great, but you can tell they're not 34.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's not a diss. It's just that
they look like seasoned women that look really good.
Yeah. So break up with that man. Let that man go. Cause it ain't gonna last forever. It's gonna be one time when you forget to color your hair or something like that, or dye your hair. It's gonna be, and he gonna be like, Dad, you got a whole bunch of grays, baby.
She gonna take off that wig.
Man, look.
Cause I guarantee you she wearing wigs. I guarantee you she wearing wigs.
Man, the only thing I can think is either wigs or she is keeping that hair dye on lock.
See, the dye ain't the problem. As you get older,
the dye be looking weird because men be doing that stuff with their beards and be looking weird.
The dye ain't the problem. As you get older, especially for black women, your hair starts to thin.
Yeah.
That's a big problem. Look, alopecia is real, especially for black women. A lot of black women suffer from alopecia. So he gonna catch her one day between weave.
It's gonna be one day.
Weave
like she gonna be getting her like morning regimen on, and he gonna get up a little too early, and that hair that he thought was yours because it was like a top quality wig, and he gonna be seeing you put that joint down like Darth Vader
that wig,
in episode 8 or what? Episode 5. You gonna see that top come like
that wig gonna be on the dresser.
Oh man, yeah. Zia said, mind you, the dude she with might be really gullible.
He is
like
28.
You might be gullible, and you're 28. You know what I'm saying? I think there's a lot of cases where maybe you're not gullible, but this is someone that you have trusted and let into your personal space that you don't expect them to do, especially something this elaborate.
And she's older, so she can run game on him.
She can run game on him, and this is someone that you don't. This is pretty elaborate. Like nobody's like, yo, man, I know girls is out here faking periods and pretend. You just don't think of that normally. So he's like, yo, this is a woman that I trust, a woman that I love, or whatever, and you're not thinking that she's like 20 years older than she says she is. You know what I'm saying? Wow. Anyway, well, guys, that's it. That's what we got. That's all the info we got.
I told you, Michael. I told you we living a boring life.
Our life is not crazy enough.
We're not doing our best. We're just not, we're not living our best lives.
Zia says she the real enchantress.
Cause I mean, people are doing some things, and I'm like, all we do is order food and watch TV.
Yeah, it's like we just chill, take the little guy to the park, let him, play around and stuff. And
these people out here doing some
people out here pretending to be different ages, having a set of younger friends to keep the cover. She is going undercover as a 34-year-old. Wow. Jenna James said, "Real life poison ivy." Yeah. Like, yo, man.
She would use all this energy for good.
Yeah, if you use anyway. Lady Lisa, say peace.
Bye, y'all.
Zeus, thank you for rolling through. Jenna James, thank you for rolling through. Of course, I am NERDSoul, NERDSoul. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Shouts to Kid Monster Creations. Love y'all guys. Can't wait to get that book because it's blazing. With that said, of course, hit that thumbs up if you like what you see. Hit that thumbs down if you don't. If you hit that thumbs down, man, you don't know your next mate might be 20 years older than you think they is. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to ask for a birth certificate. I'm just saying. So, Zia said, now I know where they make these crazy Lifetime films from. Yo, cuz I'm pretty sure there's a real story about this somewhere. But Lifetime films all be the same, though. It'd be like a woman, she's minding her business, and then the dude is crazy, and then they got to break up, but then it's like her picking herself up from the rubble. It's like she's like so strong. It's always, whenever I watch Lifetime Movie Network, it was always some crazy dude, and she had to get over him and uproot herself from depression.
I haven't watched Lifetime in so many years because I was like, this is just depressing.
Yo, it'd be the same setup, but it'd be crazy though. So with that said, guys, we out. I'm gonna leave y'all with PL and Arcatron. So from us to you, we're just saying peace. Yeah. And we out. We out. We out. See ya. Yeah. I think I will. I think I will.
I'm the man, yes, sir, that killed the bear barehanded so the people won't forget it. Getting money for our legal to drink. I care what a broke nigga think.
Just like the pack of Lewis.
Look, everything I do so cold. I can do this, both eyes closed. Too short, I stay on my toes. About that guap boy, anything goes. Help the bear if we outside. Help the bear if we outside. Still tipping, baby, nothing changed. I'm still grinding over here, yeah. Still sliding through my own lane. Shorty, nothing funny over here. Dollars rain everywhere around me. Dream to get money. Made it through the storm, living sunny. Dreams came true, now we eating. I got more dreams to chase, gotta reach them. Trying to put a team together like the Hunger Games. Everybody grinding cause we all came from Hunger.